Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. I've had this OSVR HDK2 for a couple of days now, and I just wanted to do a video just to talk about my experiences so far. This headset has made me realize that the comfort, the optics in a headset are incredibly important, and somehow this headset is not really as comfortable as even when I had a DK2. And it's very hard for you to tell this until you've actually ordered or until you've had an opportunity to try on. Now, specifically, the problem I've had is I have a very big head. Actually, in the end, that was not so bad. I've literally had to extend this Velcro here as far as it will go out. And actually, it's okay. You need to pull through this cable, through this box very carefully, and that was fine. So actually, the actual comfort of it on my head is okay, but the problem that I've been having is, first of all, it's pretty much impossible for you to use this with glasses. I think you can see the opening here is so thin that there is one pair of glasses that I own where I am able to, and why don't I take the covers off this time, because I didn't last time, did I? And, I suppose I might as well. There we go. So yeah, even though I have one pair of glasses that I can wear, they barely fit, and it's really not very comfortable, and the glasses will start to get dirty. I don't know. I would say that you can't really wear this with glasses at all. Now, like I said when I unboxed it, it does have a adjustment here for people who wear glasses, but I think it says it only goes as far as -4. No, is that -2 and +4? Now, I have got quite a heavy prescription for glasses. Basically, mine is like around -4. So I'm in a bit of a weird situation. I can't really wear glasses. When I wear this thing without glasses and without anything, then I can adjust it so that I can see okay, but it's not 100% clear. Then I tried it yesterday with contact lenses, and for some reason, even when I wear my contact lenses, I still have to adjust the lenses, and they have to be literally like on my eye, like so close to my eye I can feel my eyelashes on. So the comfort of the optics and the way the optics are and the way the headset is, I mean, I would say that if you wear glasses, like if you have a very light prescription for glasses, you should be okay, I think. But if you have quite heavy, if you're the same as me and you have a fairly strong prescription, maybe this is not ideal for you. I mean, I am now at the point where I'm umming and ahhing whether I should hold on to this headset or whether I should try to send it back to Razer. Um, yeah, I've had some kind of ideas that I could try to add a little bit of padding onto here to maybe help so that my eye is not right on it when I have the lenses adjusted. I'm also finding it's not very, very blurry, but even when I have it fully adjusted, there's a little bit of blur. It's not 100% clear. I mean, when I have a game that works really well, I don't get any kind of a cross-eyed effect or anything like that. Usually when you get that effect, it means that the software or the game is not set up properly for your headset. So when the game is working properly, I would say that this thing, that it works really well. There's no cross-eyed. The actual view looks really nice. Um, However, it's just sometimes something with the optics, it kind of makes it a bit slightly blurry. Look, when I am playing a game, I really have to focus in on something like to make sure it's not blurry. Yeah, so I'm having a bit of issues with the optics. In terms of the actual setup, the belt box situation is not that bad because, as you can see, I have a couple of drawers here. So I cleared out this drawer and I'm able to stick it in here fairly easily. And then the belt box is in the drawer underneath, and you can see that the wire is coming out. I have a lot of wires, man. I've got a lot of wires in this computer. Anyway, so the actual setup for like a seated use is actually fairly easy because the wires are long enough. You can fairly easily find somewhere where you can have the belt box so that you don't actually have to wear it all of the time, because that's obviously annoying if you'd have to wear it when you were sat in a chair. But maybe in the future that feature might be helpful for if people try to use this more for like a room VR, because it's open source and there might be other hardware that becomes available along the road where it is possible that this could be turned into a room scale experience, maybe. So basically that is the headset. In terms of the quality, I mean, it seems like the quality is very good. It certainly is. It seems to me very similar as the Oculus Rift HDK2. In terms of the actual experience, yes, the resolution is higher than the DK2. I can see that. I still feel that for proper VR, we still have to wait for like 4K or higher resolution screens. It is pretty good, but you still kind of are aware that you're looking at a screen, and it still is not like in the distance. For example, I did have a go with Project Cars and Elite Dangerous yesterday, and you can see things around you very clearly, but when you are looking into the distance, from from my from my point of view, I feel that it still is not clear enough that it looks realistic. It is obviously clearer than when I use the DK2, but it's still not clear enough so that it makes you feel it's entirely realistic, like what your eyes would see in real life. I mean, that's in things like Project Cars, for example, where it's more realistic graphics. That might be something to do with the settings. I haven't had a chance to really tweak all of the settings that much, but that is my initial feeling, like first impressions of the VR experience on here. I have never tried an Oculus Rift CV1, or I've never tried the other one, the Vive, either. So I can't really compare directly. The only thing I can really compare with is the DK2 Oculus Rift that I used to have a while back. Now, in terms of the actual games, this thing at the moment is pretty much saved by Steam VR. Quite a lot of Steam VR games do work on this, and they seem to work pretty well. I've had a little bit of an issue with the tracking. I had to move the camera here like this. I mean, it seems to be that it is far enough away from me, but I still sometimes have issues with the tracking where it will float away or float a little bit. So I think they are working on that. I think they are working on the software for that. So hopefully in the future, the tracking will be improved. But for me, the tracking is not perfect yet. So that's another thing you need to consider. It's not really bad. Like, you can still play with it. It's fine, but just occasionally it will not track. And I also think, because I believe the Steam VR is only supported in an unofficial way. So quite a few times I've had to recalibrate, go into Steam VR, set up the room settings again, like, and also recenter the headset in the software that you get with the headset. And I've had to do that a few times. And then most of the time things will work fine, but just occasionally I might have some issue with the tracking a bit. But yeah, it's basically saved by Steam VR. I played quite a lot of stuff yesterday that is Steam VR based. I can't really get anything that is third party. It's very often very hard for me to get into the headset. It seems like the direct mode is not working, or if it is working, I don't know how to get it working. The extended mode is working fine. So when I use Steam VR, it's in extended mode. But the problem that I've had is, any time there's a demo which is not on Steam, where I have to start it up. Most of these, I think, are made in Unity. So usually a Unity thing will pop up and ask you the screen that you want to play it on and the resolution. And I can't seem to get the settings on there so that it will actually look okay inside the headset. And again, that might just be me. I might just have to learn how to do that. But at the moment, Steam VR is basically the savior of this headset, because I've been doing quite a lot of stuff on Steam VR. I will be trying to do some other videos in the next few days, where I show you some of the gameplay using this in various games. I'm going to start off quite easy. I'm not going to go straight into things like Elite Dangerous and Project Cars. And anyway, I believe there's other videos out there for those kind of games. So I'm just going to start with some kind of small games, just so you can see how the headset works in those games. So that's my plan. But yeah, so first impressions, it's a good headset. It's just a real shame that, for me, the optics are not really very comfortable. So maybe if you were going to buy one of these, you would either have to find a way for you to test it first, or maybe contact Razer or OSVR to see how you would fit into the headset. I don't know, but that seems to be one of the tricky things with this headset at the moment. Yeah, and also, like I said in the unboxing, it's not very user friendly. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought. I followed a video of a guy on YouTube that did a setup, and it did maybe take me an hour, but after that, it did work pretty well. So it wasn't quite as hard for me to set up as I thought it was going to be. But yeah. So on that note, I'm going to end the video. And if you have any specific questions about this headset, please leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.